true bravado, fast Freddie Akers. Freddie, we've got a match here tonight. No limit division. It is a division that is catered around the 3-way dance and the 4-way dance. This is going to be a big one. The winner of this match qualifies for the finals on April 21st. That's the Super Show.
See, not a lot of promotions have this. Like, this is the first I've seen in decades. So for us to have a fatal 4-ways or triple threat matches, it's really good to have here, especially for a championship.
Well, Pat Sawyer's going to get out of the ring at the direction of Ryan Race. Josh Fuller is going to get out of the ring at the direction of both Axel Lennox and Rick Recon. And now both of them are going to introduce the middle of the ring to Pat Sawyer. Sawyer's a big guy. These three have to take him out first, in my opinion.
Yeah, I second that, because he is a big, tall guy, and you have to go after the weakness. If all three combined take him out, then it's fair game for the rest of them.
Well, Lennox with a right hand. Recon and Lennox are both going to stand there and chop one another until the other falls down. They're not going to get away from that exchange. And there you go. Axel Lennox taking advantage of Rick Recon. Recon with the block and the boot. And Axel Lennox smartly rolls outside the ring, gets his composure.
But you can't underestimate Rick Recon. I think Josh might.
Well, Josh Fuller just seen that Rick Recon, the super soldier, is behind him. That Fort Bragg education, as Axel Lennox is sitting right out here in front of us.
I don't think any of them have an education.
He says that he doesn't think anybody has an education. Hey, welcome to PPW, you know?
I have no comment on that.
Fuller taking Rick Recon's head right to the mat.
I didn't see that one coming.
Well, the smartest guy in this, if we're talking about intellect, is Pat Sawyer at this moment. And it's because of Ryan Race's management. Pat Sawyer has not touched anyone yet.
Well, Pat Sawyer could be better off without Ryan Race, in my book.
Well, a lot of people say that. I'm not going to say that. I know Pat Sawyer's probably going to listen to this at some point. It's Freddie Akers, F-R-E. Hey!
Well, now I know what's weighing down the announce table. There you go, the problem solver. There's a problem in the ring, it's getting solved.
Well, Ryan Race never had a shortage of words, Freddie.
Gotta love my brother-in-law.
Josh Fuller walking on the outside of the ring.
And he's yelling. Well, now he was running from Axel Lennox. And Sawyer.
Sawyer in the corner. Rick Recon has just got all of whatever's in him squashed out.
I can see why they call him the problem solver.
Fuller thinks he's outrun Axel Lennox on the outside. Our camera's right there. Dave Yost getting the camera in there.
There's Ryan's big mouth yelling at Pat.
Well, now we're going to see a guy, Pat Sawyer and Axel Lennox going at it. Lennox knows that he has to stay on him, Freddie.
That is true. Just keep on going after body part and just pick them down. He will eventually fall if you hit the right spots.
Lennox against the ropes, full out of steam. Out goes Pat Sawyer right in front of us. And Ryan Race running over to his prized protege.
Oh, here comes Fuller.
Lennox out on his, well, not on his feet anymore.
But only getting a 2 count. Josh thought he had it. Here comes Rick Recon.
Another fatal 4-way. Is this another match booked by the real big boss?
Ryan Race beside himself on the outside of the ring at nothing really in particular.
He just likes running his mouth.
Fuller way up!
Just like Axel just ran Josh's body.
Josh Fuller trying to get to the outside of the ring. Axel Lennox smartly not letting him. And Freddie, this is all over. Excuse me.
I don't think. Oh, there goes Fuller out of the ring. Axel's still in the ring.
Rick Recon has got a target, and that is Ryan Race.
Well, Race is running away from Rick Recon, but Axel just picked him up by the hair.
Well, now we got Rick Recon and Axel Lennox in the middle. Remember, Freddie, the winner of this qualifies for the finals on April 21st for the No Limit Division Championship, a championship that has been given to PPW or started by PPW for an opportunity for more wrestlers to break out of the mold, out of their shell. And Axel Lennox, who's been here earlier this year, or late last, I can't remember, a couple months ago, perfect candidate for doing this.
That's true. He was here a couple months ago.
Rick Recon, on the other hand, he's held on to a lot of matches. He's held on to a lot of frustration. He's trying to break out of this as well. And oh! Sawyer threw a tree branch, and Axel Lennox out on his feet, or out sitting down, should I say, squatted down.
And look at Fuller trying to put the big man to sleep.
Sawyer gonna back Fuller right up into the corner.
Pat Sawyer is the problem solver. The real problem is here at this commentary booth. The chair is screaming, Freddie, let me alone.
The real problem is you in this match.
Freddie, you ever realize he's just got a big mouth?
Yes, sadly.
Rick Recon summoning up what he's been taught in Fort Bragg. Can't get it down. Josh Fuller. Oh, Fuller goes down.
Nice cutter. And here comes Lennox trying to get that opportunity to capitalize on this.
Lennox screaming, this is it. Power slam in the middle of the ring. And Rick Recon, again, we see wrestlers rolling to the outside of the ring. I'm not going to fault them. They need to win the match. That is how you gain your composure. What's smarter, Freddie, is Axel Lennox rolled out with him. He's going to throw him back in or continue the damage on the outside.
Uh-oh. Here's a mismatch.
Sawyer up with Fuller! Threw him up like a rag doll.
I think that's it.
Pat Sawyer.
Folded him like an accordion.
Here's your winner, the problem solver, Pat Sawyer.
Freddie, Ryan Race is happy. Pat Sawyer advances to the finals on April 21st. And oh my goodness, what a move.
PPW fans, Paul Bowe here alongside Phil Bravado, braving the elements of the weather. We're here at PPW High Voltage. Where is he, Julius Kuiper?
I beat him outside of the venue. He's in the alleyway right now. I don't worry about him.
All right, here we go. Korean Mink, they call her the Golden Girl, trained at WrestlePro by Pat Buck. It doesn't get any better than that, taking on no stranger to PPW. That is courageous Christina Marie.
Well, Christina Marie coming in here, Allie Rex last opponent, and did a really good job against Allie Rex. A strong showing. We're going to have to see if she can get to her winning ways here in PPW.
Here we go, a little test of strength, locking up arms. You're not going to win a test of strength with Christina Marie. That's like taking a BB gun to a gunfight, and you could see Corinne Mink into the bridge, fighting back, pushing down Christina Marie. Kind of a stalemate there, Phil.
Well, we've never seen Christina Marie get tested like this with strength. I got to say that.
Beautiful step over. Drop down roll by Corinne Mink. Right back to a, looks like a hammer lock there. Reverse hammer lock, top wrist lock.
Here's the thing with Christina Marie, too, in this match is she has to overpower her opponent. That's how she wins matches. And this opponent, Corinne Mink's, a little bigger than usual opponents of Christina. So we're going to have to see how she adapts to that size disadvantage here tonight.
Big drop down, big arm drag takedown by Corinne Mink. They call her the Golden Girl, fighting out of Miami, Florida. Big picks her up, big sidewalk slam, setting her up for it. Drops her down, back press, and hooks the leg. Hobart in perfect position. Kick out at 2.
I haven't heard that ever said before, but yeah.
And Christina Marie ducks out of dodge. Didn't like what she had going.
Well, there's the smarts, Paul. I mean, Christina Marie is still relatively young in this business, I believe 2 years in. What does she do when she gets in trouble? She rolls outside the ring where it's safe. She has been well taught, and she knows exactly where she is in that ring.
Corinne Mink looks like she might be going up and over. Thought better of it. Christina Marie right back, and she just...
wait a minute.
She just put... What?
Did she just take her hair off?
What was that?
Oh, Corinne Mink's devastated in the middle of the ring.
Don't put that over here. Don't put it over here. I don't want a piece of it.
I think you do need it, Paul. That looked good on you, that mop.
Up, Corinne Mink around to Rosie they go. Where she stops, nobody knows. Christina Marie first in. Puts the wig in the corner. Kick right to the solar plexus. Caught her in, and now a full mount forearms right to the, looks like to the clavicle there.
Well, Paul, what did I say? Christina Marie knows where she's in the ring. She went outside the ring. She knows she has a speed advantage. She rolled in quicker, and now she is up on her opponent. Smart move.
Absolutely, Phil. Nobody's stronger in that ring than Christina Marie. Probably the strongest one in the PPW women's division.
I don't know if there's a probably about it. Christina Marie have repeated kicks to the back. Jim Hobart telling her to get out of there. And this has become personal quick, Paul. I mean, we're close enough to the ring to hear what these girls are saying. We can't repeat that on television. Let's just say it's personal.
Absolutely not. Kick right to the breadbasket. Christina Marie showing no mercy here on a February night here with the snow falling. Back press, hooks the leg. Kick out by Corinne Mink.
Sorry, Paul. Christina Marie told me earlier today it's important for her to win this match tonight. She's got to get on her winning ways here in PPW. Showing up and being impressive against Allie Rex isn't enough to cut it here in the women's division.
Christina Marie looking to slow it down there. Doesn't have the knee contorted right into the middle of her back there. Usually you can control her there. She has herself in a rear face lock, rear chin lock, it looks like from my vantage point, being blinded here by those black tights. Nothing flashy about Christina Marie. She's all in black, and
well, she's using her strength to her advantage right now. She's slowing down the match, which might not be a good advantage to be honest. She has to use her speed to tire out Corinne. That's my 2 cents.
Absolutely, Corinne. Big whip off the ropes. Ducks down. Oh, caught her with the even flow. Back press, hooks the leg. Kick out at 2. And Christina Marie does not look happy. She must be looking at you, Phil.
Every time girls look at me, they're unhappy. I can't help it, Paul. It's just a thing about me.
Here's a side press.
Well, it's smart to go right for the 2 again, or I'm sorry, for the cover again. She did get a 2, but Corinne Minks had to use all the energy she had just saved up, and it all left her body right there with that kick out.
Modified Cobra clutch there, applied by Christina Marie. And you said it earlier, Phil. They are slow. She is slowing down this pace, using every inch of her body and weight. Like I said, power lifter. You can see the weightlifting shoes she wears in the ring, not the conventional wrestling boots.
And this isn't just a scientific match for her right now. It's personal. So those holds that you're getting from Christina Marie cinched in very tightly.
Absolutely going for the suplex here.
I don't know. Corinne Minks putting on the brakes. Oh!
Got her over.
The power from Christina Marie displayed there firsthand. And Jim Holbert's going to start his count.
He won't get past 3. He doesn't know how to count that much.
Well, that's for sure. Corinne Mink's grabbing the hair, trying to put some dignity back into her look here. Giving Christina Marie a ton of time to recuperate in the other side of the corner, Paul. Corinne Mink's, if anything, Paul, I can say she's worried about her look.
Oh. Oh, man! Drops the bomb!
Oh, wait a minute!
Wig came off again. Look at this! Got her up!
Oh.
Samoan drop by Christina Marie. Took a lot out of her, as you can see. Big whip off the ropes. Went up for the beautiful pop-up powerbomb. Matchbook cover. Kick out at 2 3/4 there. Beautiful move by Corinne Mink.
Well, they don't call Christina Marie courageous for nothing, Paul. Showing the guts right there, getting that right arm up. Still in this match, and I mean, honestly, that's all she needs right now.
What goes up must come down, they say, Phil.
Oh, boy, did she.
Look at this. This looks like a submission machine. Submission move here. Christina Marie rolls through. Here's a cover. Kick out again.
Jim Holbert giving his best Richard Nixon, throwing 2 fingers in the air.
Oh, man! Sweet Mary, mother of Joseph. There goes her chicklets. Here's a side press cover. It's over.
Here is your winner, Christina Marie.
Paul, Christina Marie coming in to PPW on PPW February's show here.
Undisputed.
Undisputed. I don't remember what it is. It's a win. We're on high voltage. Christina Marie picking up her first win on high voltage. That's what I know, Paul.
Did you see that fist pump I just got from Lance on Hawaii?
It's right after the one I had. Did you see me throw up?
I'll pretend I didn't hear that, Philip.
Well, the first thing I'd do if I was Sean Carr is go over and step on the feet of Lance Onawahe. What's he doing? Does he know it's snowing outside? I mean, from what I'm told, Lance Anawahe forgot his shoes. Well, this one's going to be a good one, Paul. Lance Anawahe, the hybrid, Sean Carr.
Two of the hottest prospects on the independent scene. We've seen Sean Carr face Mike Orlando here. We've seen him face E.A. James. Lance Anawahe, no stranger to a PPW ring. Former PPW heavyweight champion. Comes full circle now. As you said, he shed the boots to honor his Samoan heritage like his dad.
What I'm trying to figure out is how Sean Carr got here in a hybrid. I have a 6-cylinder, and I barely got up this hill.
A show of sportsmanship there, something you never do, Bravado.
No, of course not. Why would you?
Standing switch by Anawahe. Sean Carr trying to power out of it. Sean Carr just wrestled last night against TNA heavyweight champion Austin Aries in a high-flying, exciting match.
Well, Sean Carr's been wrestling all over the Northeast. Pro Wrestling Illustrated did a story on him last year about how long he's been. Super 8 winner last year, defeating Leo Rush, who is now in the WWE developmental. Sean Carr's got a great future ahead of him. He's doing a really good job right now, and he's taking control of Lance Anawahe. And
PPW officers are happy to announce that Sean Carr has signed a contract with Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling to be part of the 2018 core roster here at PPW, and both of these superstars are mirroring each other's image there. Both went for the drop kick. One side saying an Anawahe, and the other side is yelling Sean Carr. This crowd is split right down the middle like Freddie's butt crack. I could say that, right?
Well, you just did.
Jeff, if you have to edit me, but I think that's okay to say.
Sean Carr, I'm excited for Sean Carr to be here. Everywhere he's went, he's been successful. He's usually held a title, either tag team or singles, and he's always in the match of the night. Very, very good pickup from PPW to get Sean Carr in here.
Collar and elbow tie up, big side headlock by the Samoan. Sean Carr lost his gum on that.
Oh, okay.
Big whip off the ropes, big shoulder tackle by Sean Carr, puts Lance down. Lance drops, Sean Carr rolls over, whips him off the ropes, went for the drop kick. Carr put on the brakes, no one home. Big knee right to the solar plexus, back moonsault. Here's a cover, lateral press, and a kick out only at 1 by the young Samoan. Jeff Carden very quick in the right position there, and Sean Carr stomping at Lance Anawahe.
Here's what makes Sean Carr really good. He's always 7 moves ahead of what he's doing. He never has a time where he stalls in the ring. He knows exactly where he's going before you do. And Sean Carr showing that right now, as Lance Anawahe is not an easy guy to take advantage of.
Big slanting suplex by Sean Carr. Here's a lateral press, hook the leg, and a cover and a kick out once again at 1. Lance Anawahe likes to make his living above that top rope, and Sean Carr has him grounded here. That might have been a tooth. Lance is checking his teeth there. Not sure what came out of his mouth there. I know the tooth fairy will be coming into Anawahe's home if it was. Big kick. Hangman's neck breaker by Lance Anawahe. Ladder press, hooks the leg, cover, and a kick out again.
You're not going to get Sean Carr that easy. Lance Anawahe knows that, Paul. He's just making him use energy. High-paced action here. Fast-paced action, shall I say.
Sean Carr Lance Anawahe, big Samoan splash in the corner, puts down Sean Carr.
Carr's in trouble.
Oh, man! Shades of Rikishi there with the big boot right to the face. Hold on, I got to get my mic.
Well, Paul Bowe's going to get his mic. Lance Anawahe dropping, no, not the elbow, fake the elbow. Into a pin, Carden down for 2. And look at the face of Sean Carr. Writhing in pain, trying to find that deep part of him that lets him stay in these matches I've seen so many times over and over again.
And I'll tell you what, the chemistry that these two have in the ring, they rival the periodic table, Phil, to quote a little bit from science class. Oh, there's something in no science. Another super kick right to the side of the head. Both men went for the same move, right on cue with my quote, and both are laid out.
Paul, you alluded to this earlier. They are mirroring one another. That is how skilled both of these men are. That's how well both of these men know one another. Who's going to get up first as Carden gets to 5?
Thank God it's Carden in there, not Hobart. Both men definitely dazed from the blows. Lance trying to will himself to that vertical base. Phil, we say this all the time. The first man that makes that cardinal mistake could be a fatal one. And Lance and Sean Carr exchanging haymakers in the middle of the ring.
Back and forth seesaw action in the middle of the ring, and Sean Carr doesn't lose too many of these, but Lance Anoa'i and that strong coconut on the top of his shoulders. You're going to need to hit him a lot more than that. And what did I say, Paul? What did I say?
Oh, man, caught him with the running boot right to the face, and you can see that hurt on Hawaii. Samoan drop. Here's a back press. Oh, man, I thought that was lights out.
You could have maybe slid a piece of paper in between referee Jeff Carden's hand and the canvas.
And I'll tell you what a launching pad this will be for someone's PPW career. Moonsault.
Wait a minute. That miss, Sean Carr's got his mojo back.
Rolling senton by Carr. Carr now up top. Moonsault backwards. Here's a north-south cover. Hooks the leg. Ottawa, he kicks out.
Watch how fast Sean Carr transitions from move to move. It is a thing of beauty. Poetry in motion from Sean Carr here tonight. Lance Anoa'i struggling to get to his feet. Carr ripping off the elbow pads. And this has now become a fight to Sean Carr. This is no longer a wrestling match.
Sean Carr has thrown everything but the kitchen sink, at Lance Anoa'i. And there's a step-up enziguri by Carr. Anoa'i up on that top rope where he's made his living. Carr up top to greet him here.
Anoa'i putting on the block, Paul. He knows what it means for him.
And speaking of that hard head, there it is. Lance Anoa'i ready to take flight. Someone better call the Hazleton Municipal Airport.
Do you have an airport here?
There it is. Super kick caught him.
Right in the middle of the ring. Carden down.
It's over.
Here's your winner, Hybrid Sean Carr.
Sean Carr getting his 2018, calendar in line.
Absolutely. PPW locker room, be on alert. Yeah. Sean Carr is signed for the future here at PPW, and he had a tough match against Lance Anoa'i here. Ellsworth, a man with 2 fists has a fighting chance, or a man with 2 hands, whatever he says. It's on like Donkey Kong here.
Sam Adams has been through a gauntlet. It started with Petey Williams. It concluded, or it continued, shall I say, with Nunzio. Now we've got James Ellsworth in the ring. And Sam Adams is looking to impress whoever he needs to here at PPW. So far, he's got me.
James Ellsworth is built like a Ken doll, anatomically correct there. Pulling on the ropes, and we are underway. Referee Chris Bankos, Monster Factory trained, has this contest, and now we're underway as Sam Adams begins to circle James Ellsworth. Here we go, collar and elbow tie up here. Adams' big side headlock.
Sam Adams wants to slow this down early. He wants all of the craziness to get out of this
shoulder
match.
tackle by Sam Adams, knocks James Ellsworth down. A lot of people don't know much about Sam Adams. We've talked about this outside the ring. He is decorated into martial arts, black belt, 3rd degree, Phil. He'll kick your rear end all over the place, competed all over the world as a teen, perfecting his arts. And now in the squared circle, he has, I should say, a rose to the top of every division he's been in and every federation, and PPW, no exception, suffered a hiccup, was the PPW heavyweight champion. Now, starting, as you said earlier, Petey Williams back up the ladder and shot right to the no-chin music right there of James Ellsworth. Knocks him down, feeling for his chippers, and Sam Adams
can't be this arrogant, Paul. We both know that, but we both also know that he's going to be that arrogant. Sam Adams, one of the most arrogant men we have in the locker room, but dare I say he can cash every check that he writes.
Absolutely.
Adams laughing off Ellsworth's test of strength. And completely laughing it off now. Ellsworth said before this, "You don't think I have a chance?" Sam Adams just continued to laugh.
Ellsworth wants a test of strength here.
Can you trust Sam Adams to give you an actual test of strength? That's the question.
Can I trust him?
I'm looking for a knee into the gut.
Sam Adams would sell a ketchup packet to a woman wearing a white dress. That's about as much as I trust him.
Ellsworth raking the eyes of Sam Adams. And Ellsworth ready to pull out some dirty moves. Oh! Sam Adams flying right over the top rope as James Ellsworth holds the red rope down, and look out.
Ellsworth went for a basement dive.
Rojo almost got some of that.
Big shot right to the head of Sam Adams here.
Rojo's taking off his coat.
Giving him the tour outside the ring. Right
Adams.
into the kid's feet.
Adams needs to get back in that ring.
Once
Ellsworth
again.
just using every fan's foot.
Ellsworth giving Adams the tour. Right off the championship belt there at ringside. Oh, yeah, bring him over here. I'll put my foot up. Right here.
Wait a minute, Paul Poe's getting into the
my
action.
foot. Bring him over here.
Oh!
And another kick while he's down.
How is this
another
fair?
one. And another kick.
How is this fair?
What do you mean it's not fair?
Hey,
He asked for it.
do you not see this?
Me and you are going to have some words.
You don't want me. You don't want me. You sit right back down. Give me your crap.
He brought him over here. He got what he had coming.
That was ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, Diablo Rojo's on all fours crawling.
Looks like EJ's room on a Friday. Sam Adams, the opportunistic right there, taking advantage of that now. Ramming Ellsworth into the corner. Another ram into the corner.
Adams keeping Ellsworth in the corner. And now a choke right to James Ellsworth's throat. Nothing scientific about it, Paul,
Not
but
at
it'll
all.
work. Sam Adams doesn't care what you think about his style. He cares about walking out of here the winner. And that, dare I say, is why he's been so successful in PPW.
Big back elbow by Sam. Lateral press, hooks the leg. Kick out at 2 by Ellsworth. Ellsworth seeing stars, looking up at the lights here. Lights are on, but no one's home. Sam Adams playing to this crowd here. Like I said, Phil, earlier, a snowy night, but the PPW faithful came out in droves here. You said it earlier. We don't have fans here at PPW. We have family, Phil. And these people here tonight have shown that.
Oh, absolutely. Well, Sam Adams, three unsuccessful attempts. James Ellsworth's like, why am I sitting here still?
He doesn't have a chin. That's what he's doing. He can't pick him up. Oh, there's a kick. Adams got that one right in the face.
And now the reverse.
And there's the chin lock on Sam Adams. Knee contorted right to the back.
Hey, watch out for Diablo Rojo over here, Paul.
Last month he got a shot. Humpty Dumpty went flying down.
Ellsworth. And Sam Adams right from behind on James Ellsworth, an unsuspecting James Ellsworth.
Rojo got right out of the way at the nick of time.
What's Rojo saying to our cameras?
Who knows?
Sam Adams in control of this match. Well, no sooner than I say that, James Ellsworth trying to fight his way out of this corner, Paul.
Rake in the face.
Now again, nothing scientific, but it works. Now a nice dump out to the... See, if you don't know what you're going to do with your opponent, throw him out of the ring. It's a 6-foot drop. Why not?
I'd like to throw you out of somewhere.
Well, you'd like to, but you can't.
What is Rojo doing? Rojo's giving the business to Ellsworth while Sam's distracting the referee and rolls him back in.
Well, Sam Adams thinks he's got this one won, but he does not. Sam Adams setting up and measuring up James Ellsworth. Sam Adams coming in with a full head of steam on Ellsworth. Smartly going right for the pin, Paul.
Oh, I thought he had him right there.
I think Sam Adams thought he had. Rojo thought he had him too. He took the briefcase. He was halfway home. Well, Sam Adams continuing the onslaught on James Ellsworth. Sam Adams getting a bunch of loser from the signs from the crowd, the young crowd here in Hazleton. Setting up again and nobody home. Ellsworth now is the one setting up, Paul.
He got the fists up. Shades of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
And Sam Adams has scouted this match, but when you're this exhausted, you're gonna let some stuff fly. And James Ellsworth letting it all hang out right now. An old school 10 count.
Is that a bolo punch? And yes, it was, and down goes Adams.
Diablo Rojo looking more and more concerned as this match continues. His man lying on his stomach right now. And just a few minutes ago, Paul, he was in control of this match.
He's loading up sweet chin music. Crowd chanting. Adams measured. This could be the end for Sam Adams. Here it comes. He nailed him. Sweet chin music. Back press. Hooks the leg.
Wait a minute, Diablo.
Rojo's again up on the apron. Once
4,
again.
5, 6, 7. Ellsworth's won this twice. Now Ellsworth spots Diablo Rojo, who's having a conversation with our official.
Oh, and Ellsworth got his hands on him. Humpty Dumpty's going to take it right again.
Wait, look at Sam Adams. Sam Adams.
Schoolboy roll up. He's got him again.
Here's your winner, Mr. Goodluck, Samuel Adams.
First it was Petey Williams. Then it was Nunzio. Now it's Ellsworth. What more does this man have to do?
And it looks like the clock has just struck 12 on PPW's Cinderella, James Ellsworth. You know what they say, Phil? If Cinderella's shoe was a perfect fit, why did it fall off in the first place?